Hello everyone, it's time for break 34 and this time we have something odd. We have 8 retail hanger packs, boxes or whatever they are called. It's the Upper Deck 2526 Series 1 and it's the holiday edition. 4 cards per pack, 12 packs per box. This is not what you can find at the wholesaler here in Sweden. I bought them from eBay. It costed a lot. There's no profit margin for me. I even do minus numbers on this break, but I don't care. I just love this, that retail versions get some recognition, and it's because they have put the green foil on the base cards, including the Young Guns. And then there's also this extra Dazzler insert variation, a Christmas variation with red and green color, looking really astonishing. As you can hear my voice, it doesn't sound like it used to do, and you might see some miscoloring on my hands also. And that's because exactly 1 week ago I was in surgery and I now have a 22.5 centimeter long scar on my stomach. But I'm doing fine. It was a little tough to get to my house in this cold. But I'm doing right, so I'm going to do this break now. And 8 boxes. Retail boxes doesn't have the numbers that I'm supposed to show. They have these numbers, but it's the same as any other box, so it's nothing special about them. This is very exciting. So let's go see what green guys we can find. How do they think there? I think I'll figure it out. See what we can find. Soft sleeves ready. Shelf is ready. Checklist ready. Besides the retail versions with the green, we also going to find some regular inserts too that has been in the regular release of this product. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we might find some good there as well. But this break is the hunt for the green Christmas cards. Let's go. I have no idea how they have sorted it out. The first card you see here, it's Nick Suzuki and Montreal Canadiens, and you can see here it's green. Even the name and the team name, it's green. And oh, already we got this Christmas variation of the Dazzlers. It's green and it's red and it feels really like Christmas. It's Kirill Marchenko, Columbus Blue Jackets, and Mercer in Jersey Devils, and Kadri in Calgary Flames. So the shelf already has its first card. There we are. And away with the, I can put the base here. So the insert was the second card in the pack, so I know how to sort them before I show them. We take it like this then. Schmaltz, Utah, Baldy, Minnesota, Byfield, Los Angeles, and a regular insert. It's Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, Buffalo Sabres in sizzle reel insert. We have some packs to go. I can give some information already now while I open a pack that we're gonna do a new break on Saturday. So I'm gonna put up info immediately after this break here. Excuse me. A little bit sticky. Ah, that was the insert. Celebrini, San Jose. Bobrovsky, Panthers. Caulfield on the goal-oriented insert set, Canadiens. And we have Thomas Hertel, Vegas Golden Knights. Yeah, on Saturday I'm going to open 4 boxes of OPC 25-26. I am on my sick leave for 4 weeks. This is the second week, so I have time to do some more breaks than I used to. Where's the insert there? Korpisalo, Boston. Rodriguez, Panthers. Forsberg, Nashville. And tracking systems of Juuse Saros, Nashville. Gonna stay for a few seconds on the shelf here. I want a young gun now. I want to open this pack. So price list for Saturday's break will be released tomorrow. Gallagher, Montreal. Dumba, Dallas. Hellebuck, Winnipeg. And this is the compositions, Erik Karlsson's Penguins. Compositions. I think that's a tougher one. No, it's one of these who wanted together with sizzle reels. It doesn't. It's a Swede. It does fit on the shelf for a while. Vanberg, San Jose. Koshetkov, Carolina. Mishkov, Flyers. And the insert is tracking system, Samuel Montembeault, Montreal. I hope there is a young gun in each box. Could it be that? Baldy, Wild. First double. Bobrovsky, Florida, comes again. Forsberg, Nashville. And goal-oriented, this is Brady Tkachuk and Senators. What if even these inserts have had a retail version as well? But they don't. So we're already getting some doubles. Hertel, Golden Knights. Korpisalo, Boston. Artem Zub, Ottawa Senators. And then we have a Compadres with Nathan McKinnon and Cale Makar, our superstar. I was up this morning and I watched Colorado playing against Detroit. Colorado, I think, didn't score because I turned the TV off at 5:30, and Detroit, with just a few seconds left of the game, scored 2-0. I think it was Lucas Raymond that did that score. So there is some games where Colorado just don't score. But Cale Makar is our superstar anyway. Rodriguez, Panthers, Peugeot, Islanders. So get some stupid message. Chero, Red Wings, and we got Mr. Connor Bedard. Chicago Blackhawks on the UD portraits. Still packs left in this first one. It's so many packs, 12 of them. Mikheyev, Chicago. Cizikas, Islanders. Jarvis, Carolina. And Cecil Reel, Mason Marchment, Dallas Stars. Two to go. The thing about the cold outside is that I'm not allowed to drive car. I'm on drugs during my sick leave here, so I have to walk or take the bus, so someone drives me. Sergachev, Utah Mammoth. Panarin, Rangers. Where is he going after Rangers? Ekholm, Edmonton. Look here. Mr. Connor McDavid on the compositions. He still plays in Edmonton Oilers. Yeah, Eric, you need to go. I was very funny the first evening after I woke up. I saw things that other people didn't see. McTavish, Anaheim. Geeky, Tampa Bay. Johnson, Columbus Blue Jackets. And this was Bustle, Dylan Holloway, St. Louis Blues. No John Gunn in the first one. In the first box. No John Gunn. So let's take another then. With 12 packs. And after OPT this weekend, I have the Tim Hortons that I showed in the video last break. I have a lot of loose packs there, and I also have one Ingrained Icons 24-25 that I'm going to take on break 36. It's a Legends break. Dickinson, Chicago. Mishkov, Philadelphia. Günzel, Lightning. Anse Kopitar on the compositions, LA Kings. Will we get a Dazzler or a Young Gun in this box? I want both. Kulikov, Florida. Stamkos, Nashville. Cam Foley, St. Louis. Good looking photograph. And a bustle of Alex Tuck, Buffalo. It was one of you members that hinted me about this product, so if you hear anything about these variations of products, just let me know. Coronato, Calgary. Berensky, Columbus. Jensen, Ottawa. And a Cup Quest, Igor Shesterkin. These are the best looking inserts in this product, besides the Christmas Dazzler. It's not going to be a cup for you this year, Shesterkin. Come on now, holiday edition, show me some. Carrick Rangers, Beniers Kraken, Nurse Edmonton, a tracking system, Jordan Binnington, St. Louis Blues. Henrik, Oilers, Rayleigh, Toronto, Toffoli, Sharks, and our superstar, Cale Makar on the UD portraits. We got two really good names there now. On the UD portraits. They look hilarious, but still good looking inserts. Cale Makar, our superstar in Colorado. What do we have? I think we have a Dazzler. But first, DeBrusk in Vancouver and Blackwood in Colorado and Sandin in Washington Capitals. We have a Christmas Dazzler coming up here. Go look at his helmet. Toronto Maple Leafs. William Nylander, Toronto Maple Leafs. The type 1 player that makes that team work. When it's injured, the team doesn't work at all. They are not going to win the Stanley Cup this year either. William Nylander, of course, he's going for the and it also say holiday. So we got the proper name on it. Then McDavid needs to go here. We have two of these fantastic looking cards. Two boxes, two Dazzler holiday. No Young Guns yet. I want a Young Gun. Robertson, Dallas Stars. Lawson, Nashville. Beecher, Boston. And a Bustle of Erik Karlsson. Nej, Leo Karlsson. Leo Karlsson, Anaheim. These are really self-opening, these packs. I love it. Samuelsson, Buffalo. Luostarinen, Florida. Toews, Colorado. Feels a little bit thick, but... David Pasternak, Compositions, Bruins. Kelly, Colorado. Nosen, New Jersey. Varlamov, Islanders. And Cecil Reel, Jakob Markström, Devils. Ascaro, Sharks. Kesselring, Mammoth. Leo Karlsson, Anaheim. And a good-looking cup quest of Kirill Kaprizov, Minnesota. Minnesota's going to be dangerous this year. No, he's not going for the shelf. 2 more to go in the second. Blake, Carolina. Kopitar, Los Angeles. Radovsky, Tampa Bay. Brady Kachuk, Cecil Reel, Ottawa. Raquel, Pittsburgh. Barron, Winnipeg. Holloway, St. Louis. Ovechkin. And the usual portraits. Yeah, he can go up there. So. Two boxes, 6 to go. Young Guns. Now, I think we have our first young gun. McDavid, Edmonton. Celebrini, Sharks. Bobrovsky, Florida. Yes, and it's of St. Parek in Calgary Flames. Good looking green young guns. Not a bad player either. And it says Holiday. The base cards also says Holiday. Huh? And this one is going to the shelf. So Ovechkin. You stayed there for a few minutes. Now you're gone. Lovely. But that is not enough. More young ones. Stålars, Toronto. Thrun, San Jose. Forsberg, Predators. Pasternak. Boston Bruins. And the Cecil Reel. Wilson, Washington. Sub, Ottawa. Peugeot, Islanders. And Connor Hellebuck on the Cup quest. This is the third one. Sorry, guy. You're not going to win Stanley Cup this year. You had a chance last year, but not this year. Horvat Islanders, Chronic Vancouver, Chero Red Wings, and Reinhardt Panthers, Cecil Reel. This one is out of them. What's his name? Pauling, Philadelphia. Jarvis, Carolina. Panarin Rangers. And Kyle Connor, Compositions, Winnipeg. We're into the third box and I feel my energy is just okay. Cup, Detroit. Trenin, Wild. Ekholm, Edmonton. Tracking system, Linus Ullmark, that just got back on the ice after terrible rumors. People are so incredibly stupid that they believe in this rumor that was around him. Yeah, the energy in my body is just okay. It's no problem going through these 8 boxes, and therefore I don't think there will be any problem with Saturday's break of 4 OPG boxes. I had some thoughts that Hertel, Vegas, Miramano, Calgary, Brensky, Blue Jackets, Cup, Quest, Kyle Connor, Winnipeg. That I have to split that break, one on Saturday and one on Sunday, taking 2 boxes of OPG. But as good as I'm feeling right now, I must be feeling better this week also. My bet is all 4 boxes on Saturday. It's 72 packs, so it's a job. Samuelsson, Buffalo. Kelly, Colorado. Cotter, New Jersey. Cecil Reel. Luukkonen, Buffalo Sabres. That was the first with a double, I think. Among the inserts. Nosen, Devils. Anderson, Los Angeles. Gudbranson, Columbus. Erik Karlsson, Pittsburgh Cup Quest. I don't think Pittsburgh is going to win the cup either. I need more sleeves. Good thing I had some sharp to open this one. So. Ascaro, San Jose, Blake, Hurricanes, Sadoro, Boston, Cesaros, Nashville tracking system. It's a long time ago we got the Dazzler, but it feels like there's one Dazzler or one Young Guns in each box. What's this? Kopitar, Los Angeles, really good looking card. Robert Thomas, St. Louis, from an outdoor game. Hischier, Devils. Talking about Linus Ullmark, UD Portraits. Ottawa. Thomas again. Blake, Carolina. Kopitar, Los Angeles. Thomas, St. Louis Blues. And talking about the Dazzlers, Holiday Edition is their real name. Sam Reinhart, Florida Panthers. I am so liking these cards. Connor Bedard needs to go. There. Now we have room for one extra. Bedard can stay a little bit longer. So 3 Dazzlers. That was the 3rd box. This is the 4th box. So there is a Dazzler in every box, one. And the Young Guns might just appear anywhere, it seems. Another 12, let's go. Just past 30 minutes, so this will take more than an hour. Chinaco, Columbus. DeMello, Winnipeg. Jarvis, Carolina. Tracking system, Joe Daccord, Seattle. We haven't got a checklist yet. Konechny, Flyers, Panarin, Rangers, Ekholm, Edmonton. And the compositions, Monahan in Blue Jackets. McDonough, Tampa. Anderson, Calgary. Johnson, Columbus Blue Jacket. And a Buzzle of Alex Tuck, Buffalo. Does the pack say anything about the stated odds? Yeah, it does. Dazzlers should be 1 in 12 packs. And the Young Gun should be 1 in 12 packs. We are 2 Young Guns behind them. This is not fun. But the Dazzlers are keeping the pace. Manson, Colorado. McCabe, Toronto. Tarasenko, Detroit. Erik Karlsson on the Cup Quest, Pittsburgh. I have to remove this pile of base cards. Also, I have to remove this pile of inserts. So. Let's start with insert. Montembeault, Tracking Systems, Montreal. Kachuk, Ottawa. McDavid, Oilers. Strome, Washington. Korpisalo, Boston. Rodriguez, Florida. Gudbrandsson, Columbus. And a Buzzle of Lane Hudson. Kadri, Calgary. Spurgeon, Minnesota. Larkin, Detroit. Compadres. Larkin again with DeBrincat, Detroit. Oops. Keep steady. Buchnevich, St. Louis. Letang, Pittsburgh. Elias Lindholm, Boston. Quinn Hughes, another superstar. Minnesota Wild now playing in, but this card is Vancouver Canucks, UD Portraits. He could be one of the reasons that Minnesota Wild might win this year. That's why Bedard needs to go. 2 really superstar defensemen there. First checklist. New Jersey and Tampa Bay. Yeah, I would need dice to decide that after the break. Peterka in Buffalo. And here comes the checklist with Markstrom. Vasilevsky, is it? Yeah, checklist. I'm going to put this one here, and I'm going to decide that one with a dice, unless there comes another double. Ullmark. We have Luke again. Luke again. Sabres. Cicely. We have a young gun. First, Queen Oaks, Vancouver. Rust, Penguins. Protas, Washington. And the name is... what the fuck? It's upside down. No. No. Yeah, it was a young gun. It's a young guns checklist. Oh dear. This one is of Levchunov and Demidov. Levchunov in Chicago and Demidov in Montreal. Have fun. This card will also be decided by a dice. And it's Demidov. Oh dear. So, 2 young guns now. McDonough, Tampa. Anderson, Calgary. Bobrovsky, Florida. And Cecil Real. Luke Hughes. Yes. And after this pack, we're halfway through this break. The last pack. Box 4 or hanger pack 4 or whatever you say it's called. Manson, Colorado. Forsberg, Nashville. Sub, Ottawa. Cub Quest of Nugent Hopkins. Yeah, could win the cup. Has been close. Could win this year. You never know. Fifth box. More young guns, please. McDonough, Tampa. Ekholm, Edmonton. I think this is the 4th card of him, isn't it? Johnson, Columbus. Nick Suzuki. Compositions, Canadians. Many doubles, but I think these are base cards are tradable and even sellable in the secondary market. Deshaun, Calgary, lots of these cards, recent packs. Manson, Colorado, McCabe, Toronto, and the bustle of Zach Werenski, Columbus. My ears. We have a young gun. First, Brady Tkachuk, Ottawa. Tarasenko, Red Wings. Strome, Washington. We have a young gun here. I have no idea. But it's a player in Washington, and his name is Ethan Frank. Great. 3rd young gun. Someone has to go. Queen Hughes. No. I could put the Demidov young gun on the shelf. But yeah, it's on the shelf, but on the other side, because that's my reminder that I need dice to decide who gets those cards. But now 3 Young Guns and 3 Dazzlers. I love to see more. Boulder, Minnesota. Hertel, Vegas. Brodzinski, New York Rangers. I love to see Dazzles, yeah. Morgan Geeky, Boston Bruins. Dazzler, Holiday. Bye-bye, Mr. McCarr. You're out of here. And we now have 4 Dazzlers. Yeah. No. McDavid, Edmonton, Stolarz, Toronto, Moser, Tampa, and Compadres, insert Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl, Edmonton. Yeah. Fran, San Jose, Point, Tampa Bay, Matheson, Montreal, and it was a long time ago, but here we have a goal-oriented Kucherov, Tampa Bay Lightning. He is really waking up. That makes Tampa a real threat to these playoffs. Colorado is the big favorites, but you never know. Really looking forward to the Olympics hockey. Wilson, Washington. Horvat Islanders. Wright, Seattle. And Cecil Real. Marchenko, Blue Jackets. Olympics hockey, yeah, it's going to be in products next year. And starting with OPG and then following with SB Game Used. We are going to have 4 extra teams in those breaks because Sweden, Finland, Canada, and United States are going to be extra teams because they have cards in those products. So it's going to be 36 cards to choose on this Saturday already. Korpisalo, Boston. Stevenson, Seattle. Hyman, Edmonton. UD Portraits. Austin Matthews, Toronto. Rodriguez, Florida. Mikheyev, Chicago. Myers, Vancouver. And Cecil Real, Luke Hughes, Devils. And we have a Young Guns. I think it was a goalkeeper. They're keeping up a better pace now. First, Cizikas, Islanders. Connor, Avalanche. Murphy, Chicago. And we go to the helmet. And it's a Vancouver Canuck. Nikita Tolopilo. Young Guns. This was our 4th in pack number 5. It's starting to look better. But now I have a problem. Who needs to go? Young Guns over Tops, Dazzlers, Kirill Meshenko has been here for a while, so he needs to go. Gonna be photographed as one of the best hits anyway. I used to take photos of the best hits in each break, and I have an album on the Facebook group. And all the Young Guns and the Dazzler Holidays will go to be photographed there. Kopp, Detroit. Tarasenko, Detroit. Strome, Washington. McDavid on the composition. Edmonton. Because it's the Young Guns and the Dazzlers that really matters in this break. Even the base cards, but I can't photo all of them for the best hits photo. I'm going to take a photo of all the cards anyway to show later in the afternoon, beginning of the evening perhaps. Trenton, Minnesota. Fox, Rangers. Moser, Tampa Bay. Sicily, Leo Carlson, Ducks. You should have heard my voice 1 week ago when I woke up from the surgery. Hardly anyone could hear what I said. That was the 5th box. We have 3 left. Closing up to 1 hour. Energy levels up good. Even if my breathing might be sounding that good. But I am on drugs, so let's go. I take my medicines 4 times a day. With almost all of them, not all of them. There is drugs. So I took my medicine 8 o'clock this morning. Box number 6. Rasmussen. Detroit. McKinnon. First time. Colorado. Dillon. New Jersey. Cup Quest. Zach Hyman. We have a Dazzler. But first, Dubois, Washington. Vasilevsky, Tampa Bay. Goodrow, Sharks. We have a Dazzler, white helmet. Washington Capitals, look here. Alex Ovechkin. Not the base card, but a Dazzler insert card. That was our 5th. And Reinhard Wilander, Geeky. Geeky needs to go. Could be some value in that one. I don't know. The congrats to Washington. Krebs, Buffalo, McKelly, Mammoth, Rust, Penguins, and Tracking Systems. Mercelikins, Columbus. Dickinson, Chicago, Hitchcock, Philadelphia, Güntzel, Tampa Bay, and DeBrincat on the Cup Quest. Detroit could be a contender this year. McCarran, Nashville. Mintyukov, Anaheim. B. Romano, Calgary. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Brant Clark on a Dazzler holiday, Los Angeles Kings. This was our sixth Dazzler. He's getting good. Reinhard Clark. No, not on the shelf. Coronado Flames, Werenski Columbus, Jensen Ottawa, Zuccarello Åsen, UD Portraits, Minnesota Wild. Once played in the Swedish Hockey League. Oh, I can't remember what team. Checklist again. First Tanev, Toronto, Rasmussen, Detroit. It's a checklist of McKinnon, Avalanche, and Matthew Tkachuk, Florida. Needs to be decided by Dices. And then it was Montembeault tracking system, Montreal. But we're going to put this one on the other side of the shelf. 3 cards that needs to be decided by Dices. In OPG 20, in the OPG product, there's no players on the checklist, which is a little pity. They could have at least one player. Dubois, Washington. Höglander, Vancouver. Suzuki, double to our first card, Montreal. And Dalibir Dvorsky on the UD Portraits. He's in St. Louis Blues. Vasilevsky, Tampa Bay. Sundqvist, St. Louis. Oleksiak, Seattle Kraken. We have a compadres, Philip Forsberg, Roman Josi in Nashville. Soon at 1 hour. Thanks for looking. Line Montreal, Bertuzzi Chicago, Rupe Hintz Dallas, and compositions Jack Hughes, Devils. Two packs to go in the sixth box. And we have Burakovsky in Seattle, Dorofeyev in Vegas, Sissons in Nashville, and Pasternak, Boston on the sizzle reel. Last one in box 6, or hang it back. Carrier, Montreal. Lafferty, Sabres, McKinnon, Colorado, and the Cup Quest of DeBrincat, Detroit. So, 2 boxes left. We have, what was it? Is it for Young Guns? I forgot. say more Young Guns. Breathe in, breathe out. Just what those computer scans machines are telling me. Breathe in, breathe out. It's a Swedish song. Andas in, andas ut. I'm not gonna sing it. Coronado, Calgary. Scheifele, Winnipeg. Kesselring, Utah. Tracking system. Linus Ullmark, Ottawa. Goal-oriented. Carrick, Rangers. Leo Carlson, Anaheim. Radish, Tampa. Lucas Raymond, goal-oriented, Red Wings. Did I say Lucas Raymond? I thought I said something else. And we have Beniers, Kraken. Henrik, Edmonton. Barron, Winnipeg. Bussell of Keith Sherwood in Vancouver. Let's see. DeBrusque, Vancouver. Holloway, St. Louis. Chris Dale, Philadelphia. A very blue and yellow card. Swedes like that. But this is Jonathan Marchessault. Judy Portraits, Nashville. Blackwood in Colorado, Nassar, Chicago, Coolidge, Buffalo, Koshetkov in Carolina Tracking Systems. I think these 4 cards was all new. We have many doubles on some of these cards. Gustav Forsling, Florida. Sherwood, Vancouver. Stone, Vegas. Macklin Celebrini on the compositions, San Jose Sharks. Corpusalo in Boston, Sub in Ottawa, Peugeot in Islanders. We have seen them before. Jake Ginsel, Compositions, Lightning. I want the Dazzlers. I want the Young Guns. Rodriguez, Florida. Mikheyev, Chicago. Chero, Red Wings. Logan Thompson on the Tracking Systems, Washington Capitals. It's not gonna be easy for someone trying to get a base set, since there's so many doubles. We have a Young Guns. Cyzickas, Islanders. Jarvis, Carolina. Panarin, Rangers. And who is this guy? White helmet in Chicago. we have Artyom Levchunov. Wasn't that the guy on the checklist? Young Guns also. I think that. Someone has to go. Reinhardt needs to go. I don't think we will get 8 Young Guns. I don't think we will get 8 Dazzlers, but we are close to that. And I'm starting to get satisfied, even though we have 1 box left. We have Sergachev, Utah, McTavish, Anaheim, Ekholm, Edmonton, Lane Hudson on the Basel, Montreal. He has not been a failure, that's what I mean. Not the exact stated odds, but it's starting to get close. We have the Young Guns. But first, Raquel, Penguins. Coutier, Philadelphia. Larking, Detroit. Who is this happy hell? It's a goalkeeper in Edmonton Oilers. Olivier Rodrigue, Young Guns. Yow. That means that Ovechkin needs to go from the shelf. I'll keep Nylander there. Oh, 2 Young Guns. Not many minutes between. Last pack in this box. Kulikov, Florida. Stamkos, Nashville. Zuccarelli, Minnesota, and Cecil Reel, Jared McCann in Kraken. Yeah, remove some of these cards here, even though it's only 1 box left. Remove inserts. We have tons of Cecil Reels. And somewhere here is the 8th pack. I have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 open ones. Number 8. What do you have to say? I say, let's go. It's a fun product. You can't expect so much more of a retail product. We have SB Retail coming up this spring. It's one of the most popular breaks because it's almost get full every time. If not, I think it's getting full. We have Nazar, Chicago. What's his name? Pelech, Islanders. Elias Pettersson, Vancouver. Needs to find a new team perhaps. Quinn Hughes, Compositions, Vancouver. But he has found a new team. Forsling, Florida. Gibson, Anaheim. Couturier, Philadelphia. And compadres, 2 brothers in Jersey, Jack Hughes and Luke Hughes. Counting down to the last packs. Oh, we have Young Guns. and we had an insert. That's why I missed this. The Young Guns just came. It's Justin Robidas in Carolina. Shit happens. That means every Dazzler need to go. This is so beautiful with 6 Young Guns on the shelf. Markström, Jersey, Larkin, Red Wings. It wasn't an insert. I thought it was an insert. Zuccarello also, Minnesota Wild. That's why the Young Gun came immediately. So I think we're gonna have, is it 7 Young Guns in 8 boxes? Yeah, 7 Young Guns in 8 boxes so far. And how many Dazzlers do we have? En, två, tre, fyra, fem, sex. 6 Dazzlers. Might get more. Great photograph. Kemper, Los Angeles. Monahan, Columbus. Schneider, New York Rangers. And Willie Hughes, Cecil Reed, Canucks. I have something that in Swedish is called lock för öronen. So I can't almost not hear my own voice. In English, that's earplugs or something. That's blocked ears, clogged ears. My ears are blocked. Yeah, I think you understand. I have a little bit trouble hearing myself. But I still have the energy. Let's go. Goal-oriented. Kastelich, Bruins. Sider, Red Wings. Reichel, Chicago. Goal-oriented, Sam Reinhart, Panthers. Adam Larsson, Seattle. Mercer, New Jersey. Skye, Nashville. And Nathan McKinnon, Cecil Reed, Colorado. Six packs to go. Manson, Colorado. Kashuk, Ottawa. Sub, Ottawa. Sam Reinhart, Bustle, Florida. McDavid, Oilers, Peugeot, Islanders, Chero, Red Wings, and Patrick Laine. UD Portraits, Montreal. 4 to go. Stallers, Toronto. Fran, San Jose. Jarvis, Carolina. Oh! Again! A double! Alex Ovechkin, Dazzler's Holiday. A double. We have 2 now. So No, 7 Young Guns, 7 Dazzlers, even though it's a double. I think they has ended there. That makes me a little bit wondering is why didn't we get a harder card instead of the missing Young Guns, missing Dazzler. Wilson, Washington. Panarin, Rangers. Ekholm, Edmonton. Is it the 5th or 6th? And Jake Guentzel on the compositions, Tampa Bay Lightning. Second last. More than 75 minutes. Horvat, Islanders. Hronek, Vancouver. Johnson, Columbus. Compadres, Tkachuk, and Barkov in Florida. And now for the last one. We have a Young Gun. Wow. Almost, as the stated odds said, it was only one Dazzle that failed us. Poling, Philadelphia. McCabe, Toronto. Tarasenko, Detroit Red Wings. And who is the Young Gun, the last one? This is so exciting. Black helmet doesn't say me anything. A yellow jersey and a black says it's Boston Bruins, and this is Michael Callahan. Oh, I never thought that we would come up to the stated odds on the Young Guns because we were behind in the beginning. But I'm really happy we made it. So we're not done yet. Here's the Dazzlers. Here's the Young Guns, +1 in the back. We have 3 cards looking for an owner. And my breaking rules says that these cards needs to be decided by dices. I don't use random.org websites when you can have dices. I'm going to take the Young Gun last and first the regular. This means I'm going to take a 6-sided dice and I'm going to put, I have a box here and I'm going to make a corner. You stand still there. I'm going to make a corner where the dice is going to end rolling. And the rule says darn. So, I'm going to show all the Dazzlers again here. 2 Ovechkins, 1 Kirill Marchenko, 1 William Nylander, 1 Sam Reinhart, 1 Brad Clark, 1 Morgan Geekie. So they're out. Going to be photographed soon. Base shake list. Nathan MacKinnon and Matthew Tkachuk, Colorado and Florida Panthers. The rule says the player on the left side has number 1, 3, and 5. The player on the right side has number 2, 4, and 6. And I only hit the dice once. The winning number gets the card. Okay? So here comes the dice for this card. It's a number 5. It's an odd number. That means this card goes to Colorado, Nathan MacKinnon. Colorado was not on the other one, no. The second base card is Jacob Markström, New Jersey Devils, and Andrei Vasilevsky, Tampa Bay Lightning. This is also a checklist. It's the same rule. The dice decides. Odd numbers, even numbers. Here comes the dice. 5. This means this card goes to the left side, which is Jacob Markström, Devils. And now to the most exciting part, the Young Guns checklist. But it is the same rule. Demidov, Montreal Canadiens, or Levchunov, that already has a... Doesn't he already have a Young Gun here? Yeah, in a white jersey. Levchunov, Chicago, same rule. Odd numbers, Demidov. Even numbers, Levchunov. This is so exciting. Let's roll the dice. It says a number 2. This means on the right side, it's a Levchunov Young Guns. It belongs to. So, finally done. This took 1 hour and 20 minutes and some seconds after that. I'm going to show you all the Young Guns too, what we got here. And then I'm going to stop the video because I have given all information that is needed for the upcoming breaks here. I haven't said that this video is going to YouTube, and later today I'm going to photograph the best hits, and then I'm going to also photograph every card and show them on the Facebook group. But just show the Young Guns. That was one of the hunts today. St. Parek, Calgary Flames. Ethan Frank, Washington Capitals. Michael Callahan went Boston. Nikita Tolopilo, Vancouver. Olivier Rodrigue, Edmonton Oilers. Justin Robidas, Hurricanes. And the 2 last one. Artyom Levchunov, Chicago Blackhawks, and this double card with the checklist went to Chicago also as the winner of the dice. Artyom Levchunov. Thank you for watching. We see in just a few days. Break 35. OPG 25-26 with 4 nations teams: Sweden, Finland, USA, and Canada. Over and out. Have a nice day. Bye bye.